Welcome to the Manila Times, where we bring you stories that shape our world. Today is October 28th. Our top story. President Bongbong Marcos urged fellow leaders to ramp up efforts in addressing shared regional issues. At the ASEAN-Plus Three Summit, Marcos urged South Korean President Lee Jae-myung, Chinese Premier Li Qiang, and Japanese Foreign Minister Toshimitsu Motegi for a deeper cooperation on transnational crimes. He called for enhanced collaboration against human trafficking, as well as victim protection, especially for women and children. Marcos also pushed for support for small and medium enterprises, or MSMEs, during the summit. The 47th ASEAN Summit concludes today, October 28th. President Marcos held bilateral talks with Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh and United Nations UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres on the sidelines of the 47th ASEAN Summit. He reiterated the Philippines' commitment to strengthen cooperation with Vietnam in terms of economy and security. The chief executive also thanked Vietnam for extending assistance in food security in times of drought and rice supply challenges. The Department of Migrant Workers, or DMW, have intensified efforts in assisting around 220 Filipino victims of online scams in Myanmar and Thailand. According to DMW Secretary Hans Leo Kakdak, a labor attaché of the Migrant Workers Office in Bangkok is providing financial assistance to around 66 victims, including food, accommodation, and basic needs. Moreover, the agency formed an augmentation team with the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, or OWA, for operations in areas where the victims were located. The Philippine Embassy in Hanoi warned Filipinos in Vietnam against the so-called passport saula, or using their passports as collaterals to acquire loans. The embassy on Monday said such practice is punishable under RA 11983, or the new Passport Act. The embassy stressed that passports are the property of the Philippine government and must be in the possession of Filipinos at all times. The Philippine passport dropped to 79th place in the 2025 Henley Passport Index, 6 slots lower from last year's 73rd standing. Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao has become vice president of the International Boxing Association, or IBA. The IBA was previously barred from organizing boxing at the Olympics. Pacquiao, one of the greatest fighters in boxing history, will work alongside Kremlin-linked President Umar Kremlev to develop athlete-first programs. The body was previously known as Amateur International Boxing Association and ran the sport at the Olympics. After repeated warnings over financial, governance, and ethical concerns, the International Olympic Committee severed the links with IBA ahead of the Tokyo Games in 2021. At the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, the competition will be run by World Boxing. That's all for now on the Manila Times newscast. For more news and information, read the Manila Times on print and watch the Manila Times News Prime with Michael at 6 tonight. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And be part of our communities on Viber, Telegram, WhatsApp, and Mastodon. Stay tuned for more updates throughout the day. And remember to stay safe, stay informed, and stay connected. I'm Alan Limos. Good day.